All right, welcome back to the Uncomfortable Silence podcast number 10. This is episode 10, guys. We are joined here by the lovely Erica. Do I need to pull your whole name, or are you like, does work? Do you want to keep this away from work, you think? Or no?
No, I just got a new job. It's fine. Let's do it.
This is my aunt Erica Simmons. I tell some of her jokes on stage. But yeah,
That's okay. I get 10%, right? So it's cool.
yeah, we can work something out. It's not written up yet, but um before we get started, a little housekeeping. I think that's the word I've been looking for every episode, but I just can't remember it. Make sure to check out the Round Table Trading Card Game. I'll keep the link in the description down there. Make sure to check out my Instagrams also. I have my main one, which I post on a lot of my stories. Super funny stuff on my stories, by the way. And then I have the comedy one and the gaming one. Both just have exactly what I said on them. So go check those out. And don't miss any shows I have. I just had a show recently. See, look at that segue. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I
It's
had
like
a,
I'm not even here.
Not yet. Well, you know what?
Just kidding.
It's fun though, because I had a show last night, and
Uh-huh.
you
How did it go?
posted on your stories. They're like, all my Denver friends, you should go. But I never know
Yeah.
like if they go, because they don't come and talk to me. You know?
Yeah, same. I don't know either. I'm gonna call them out.
Yeah, you should. Because I don't know. I mean, when I get more shows, like I'll let you know and stuff, and I'll post about it. But you got to
Heck
tell
yeah.
me, and you got to make sure because you don't get 10% unless I know you got people repping me.
Wait a second. That's not how it works. I don't know if you know. I gave you the material. No, just kidding.
that is I have to I'll like revisit that joke, but they only give you like what 5-7 minutes on some of these shows, and then like mics and
Mm.
stuff you only get like 3 to 4 minutes. So like I just gotta hit more mics, bro. That's the goal. That's the plan.
I feel like you're doing so many. You're doing so good already.
I do a lot, but I could be doing more. That's just my mental. That's how I look at all kinds of things. Like my show yesterday went really well. I got a lot of laughs. I had a couple people saying like, "Oh, that was the best set of the night." Da 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 da. Da. But then
Oh.
I opened up, and I've never opened up a set or a show
Mhm.
before, so I was kind of
Yeah.
like a little thrown off by it because I wasn't expecting to open up. Because they just put the list out like right at the like
Wait,
when
so
the
you
show
don't wanna be
starts.
last, but you weren't prepared to go first? Like, that's
if,
fucked up.
if I'm last, that I'm fine with being last. But like I was just not prepared. I can go second, third, whatever. But I've just never opened up, so it just kind of threw me off a little bit. Next time I'll be fine, obviously, because I'm like, oh, it's basically the same thing.
You're like, "I need to prepare some jokes for the beginning."
Oh, I did. I had a good opener. I talked about Donald Trump because he just got convicted, and I'll say it now just because it's like topical or whatever. But I was like, I open. I'm like, everybody see that Donald Trump got convicted on all 34 of these felonies, and they're like, yeah, because it's Denver, and they're all excited about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess orange really is the new black. It's just,
That's a good one.
it's a good open. It's really good. See, I was like, this could be funnier. I could do more, but it's just, it works as an opener. So I'm like, all right, I can use that for like the
Really
next
good.
week, and then
I
I'll
feel
think of
like you're
something
in the
else.
zone finally with jokes, like,
Oh yeah, I've
yeah.
gotten a lot better. I've gotten notes like from even my family members that are just like, you've gotten better. Like you used to suck. No, they didn't say that,
I
but
mean, no, they did say that.
yeah, no, yeah, they did. But like
No, yeah.
I've
They're
been
ruthless.
consistently like getting better. So like not all my
Yeah.
jokes are like, what are you saying right now?
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes the pursuit of perfection. There is no
Oh,
such thing as perfection,
that's true.
right?
Wow, okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Gandhi.
Gandhi, Black
This is
Gandhi.
awkward.
Actually,
I have
Gandhi
now
was
become
like,
the talk.
what race is Gandhi? Was Gandhi black? I mean, he wasn't black, but he was like dark, wasn't he?
Nepali, I think.
Nepali?
Yeah, which is near India, I think. I mean, I'm not the best at geography. Maybe Nepali is in India. I don't know. That's a great question, Erica.
I feel like
But you asked the
God
question.
was freaky and he just wanted to name a country Nipple, so he made Nepal. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, God really made the whole everybody's body, so he was freaky, right?
Yeah, he was freaky. He'd be looking at everybody. He's watching. He's like Santa Claus. He'd be watching you all the time. That's
That is
creepy.
so
That
creepy.
is creepy. Maybe that's why I don't like
Wait, we're the
religion.
same person.
God is too freaky for me. That's why I'm not religious.
Yeah, same. I grew up with people telling me like, make every decision as if God is in the room with you, and that really fucked me up.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
no
See, but
thanks.
this is like,
I don't
is
pretend
God
anymore.
is God a homie? You think he'd be like, yo, God would want me to like snort these lines. You know what I mean? Like, what it?
Mm.
See, be like, yo, God, he gave them to me, bro. Like he wants me back. I should drink more. You know what I mean? He misses me. What do
He
you think?
wants me back. He can tank you at any moment,
What
bruh.
if God is just your like your ex boyfriend that just like misses you so much, but you're like, I need to move on. You know what I mean?
I mean, if God was my ex-boyfriend, I probably wouldn't have broken up with him.
Right?
Maybe he would have broken up with me though.
See, but see, also listen, God,
Uh-huh.
God watches everybody, so he's got like a wandering eye. So God could have cheated on you. Think about it like that.
God, I
That's why he's your
mean,
ex
the way
boyfriend.
the way he's impregnating people, just like
He's like,
run
yo,
Barry.
babe. He's like, yo, babe. Like, I know I slept with her one time. It didn't mean anything. It's just part of my plan, you know. That's God's plan. God's plan is to cheat on his
I have a
girlfriend.
plan.
I have a plan. You just have to trust me with
You
everything
just
you
have to trust
have.
me.
I don't ever make
Okay.
mistakes. This is
It
God.
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't track. Just kidding. It
we're
gets
getting
better, I
we're getting
swear.
to the root of religion right now. This is
Yeah, for truth.
see, there was Adam and Eve was part of Adam. That doesn't make sense either.
No, and they're supposed to be siblings, right?
That's even weirder.
I know,
Wait,
incest.
well, is it incest or is it masturbation? Because she's part of him, you know?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Because remember he like ripped out part of his ribs and she grew or something, right? I didn't read the book very closely, but is that
You know what? Last time I read it, I was about 8, and it wasn't the whole way through, so I can't really speak to it if I'm honest. But what I do know is it's blasphemous. I don't want to read it.
well? See, this
I'm
is
good.
I was like there's I would just say this for the record. I don't have a problem with religion. I was just
Mm,
the way I was growing up with it. It was never something I wanted, and nobody asked me about it and tried to like get me to actually enjoy it. They were just like, "Hey,
mhm.
wake up, and we're going to this place every single Sunday. Like, memorize these things, and if you don't memorize them, I don't know, you get whipped or something.
Jesus
I don't even remember."
love me
But then they gives
this
me like, yeah, it's just it seems so like they're like,
creepy.
yeah, memorize this, go to this thing, say this thing in front of everybody, preach the word of
Yeah,
the Lord. I'm like, that doesn't sound
get right.
healthy to me. I don't know.
Yeah, and where men rule everything and you're only here to serve them as a
Exactly.
female.
I've been trying to like open my mind to it a little bit like recently because like there was somebody who was saying something is like Christianity, it's not about the churches, it's about like making a relationship with God and yada 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 yada, all the rest of it. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, no, you know, I don't, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
They're like
I
everything
mean,
happens for a reason. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's called a coincidence. I don't know. It's just me. Like
if everything happens for a reason, then why are people dying of like mass murder and
exactly.
you know? I'm like, that's really fucked up if you think that this was supposed to happen for what was the reason?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like I don't know. I just feel like God could be a little nicer, you know.
Yeah. Why did he even make the murderers and the
Exactly.
crazy ones?
Why couldn't
Like
he
if
just
he
be like,
had
"Oops, my bad," and take him back?
just like that, wipe us all out, honestly.
Like, there's that one
I don't know.
movie about like the I think it's called Dolls or something like that, but it's like a kid movie. Like Gabby watched it, and they're like all the
Okay.
perfect dolls went to this one place, and all the bad dolls that were like bad and broken went to like this other place. And I think it was like I think it's called Odd Dolls or something like that. Why can't God have just done that and put all the murderers in a different world? Maybe we're in that world.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I love talking about this kind of stuff because I'm like, so just the other day we went to me, my friend Angel and Dora. we went to this 1800s church mission place in Tucson. And Angel's like, what if Lucifer was just down here trying to help people and he just got a bad name?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're absolutely right. He was an angel, not a demon.
Yeah.
So
They call him a fallen angel. What if he was just coming down to help us out?
yeah, what if who was the other one? God?
You're asking the wrong person.
Could you open that Bible and tell me
Let's call Grandma.
what are
She
they?
knows.
Awkward. I already talked to her today. Oh, hi mom, I love you.
We
Is this
love
thing
Grandma.
on?
We love we love DJ
We do
Gma.
love
I
Grandma.
put her on my set. She's DJ Gma for me. She
Does she
plays.
know
I don't think she
what she
knows.
play?
I don't know if I recorded that part of the set. I think my mom recorded the last set, but I have a bit about like listening to Mamma Mia on the way to Sprouts as a black
Oh
guy.
yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
funny.
good. It's good. So I changed a
Good,
little bit to
Grandma.
have her as DJ Gma spinning the tracks, but it's just the radio. It's fun though. It's fun.
It's one CD. It's just ABBA or Shania Twain.
Well, it's
That
funny.
don't impress
For like the longest time, I didn't know the Mamma Mia soundtrack was ABBA, so I was just telling everybody that it was just the Mamma Mia soundtrack, and they're like, "Do you mean ABBA?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. I listened to it all through my childhood. It is Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia is spitting bars. Okay, money, money, money. You know, I've been the whole shebang."
You know, that's really just an abundance song manifesting money to come to you.
I've been told
Let's sing it
to
again.
sing the song like on stage a little bit, but I don't have a singing voice. When I do karaoke, I sing Tequila. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that tracks for you.
I sing now. I also sing. Well, let's go through our karaoke songs. This is a good. This is good flow. My karaoke songs are either Tequila, You're Welcome from Moana, the Crab song from Moana, most Disney songs, honestly. It's just
Yeah, we won't say none of that.
There's like this parody of Tequila called Vodka. It's a Russian version. I sing that one.
Is it in Russian?
No, it just says vodka instead of tequila. It's a pretty good song, actually.
Let's play it. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow, you didn't even ask me if I had anything to talk about.
do you have anything like coming up?
What if I had put a whole itinerary together for us to talk about?
Then you would have done more preparation than I did. I was just like, I know we're gonna talk about shit, and it's just gonna work. Like we've been talking for 13 minutes already. I didn't even realize. We have this flow going. We just like every time we talk, we're just so funny.
We're hilarious.
We talked about
And
religion
so
for 10 minutes.
Nah.
But it was good.
Let's get out of
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah.
pivoting from karaoke.
Oh, smart. So I had Indian food today, and it made me think of the last time. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, why doesn't it hit the same? And it was like, well, one, it's not from the same place, right? So I love that place in Lakewood. But also the other thing that we did.
We got so high.
Maybe I'll do that.
We just
Yeah, Mom, did you hear that?
edibles and wine, and we were crossfaded eating Indian food off the counter. It was delicious.
We definitely can't promote this one to Grandma.
I'm sending this clip to her. It's gonna be the cold open.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. But
I don't think she knows I do the ganja. I'm just kidding.
No, it wasn't even ganja. It was edibles. Everybody does edibles. You were in Colorado. It's a different time here.
No, it's not. It's the same.
It's the same time.
It's the same. Oh wait, what? What do you mean time? Like actual time?
Yeah, like I think we're like an hour ahead or something.
I think you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 6 o'clock here.
I don't know if she watches these. Does she? I know my dad watches them.
If she sees you posting them, she does. But she's like she saw your comedy stuff, and she was like, get real uncomfortable because I don't like his cursing. And then he's talking about his parents' polyamory, and I don't really support that. And I'm like, really? We had no idea. We had no idea. Today I was talking to her, because I had to go see her. And I was like, last night we did a wine tasting with an actual sommelier, and she's talking about how she's going to go to Italy for a month. And I was like, are you hiring?
The lady?
And, yes, like for her company.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you'd be a good like wine promoter.
I know, right? So then I was like, you know what? Maybe if I start now, I can be a sommelier. Anyway, I'm telling grandma this, and she's like, you know, I don't approve. And I was like, that's okay. I can keep it a secret. After I just told it to her face.
Yeah.
Fine, I don't care.
That is
What
really
level have you reached?
that is pretty funny though. Cause does she like leave her house much?
No, to go to church and then to the temple and also to the temple again.
To the temple again.
A couple times a week and then to church.
That's funny to me though. Like people that like it's almost like a keyboard warrior. It's like, why are you doing this with your life? It's like it's my life, you know? Like I don't know.
I told her like my life now is significantly happier being away from church, religion, and everything she's doing. I was like, you seem pretty unhappy. You should really look into that. I'm living my best life over here.
Yeah, we're just vibing, not judging people. That's another
Yeah.
thing. But I'm not gonna get
Yeah. Why?
just like
But she judges.
well, not just her, but like a lot of like people that have like a different ideas with religion are like, you can't do this, you can't do this. If you do this,
Oh
you're
my
going
God.
here. You're like, bro, I have a tattoo. I'm going to hell already, and all my friends are gonna be there. I want to
I'm
go there.
driving the bus.
Yeah,
And I hope it's the magic school bus. Honestly, that bus seems fun.
exactly. There's a theory.
Going up people's butts and stuff.
Yeah,
What?
there's a theory that like
You
everybody.
said yeah.
Well, yeah, because there's a theory that it was just like everybody on that school bus is just high, like high off their minds.
And they like promoted it. You know what? I feel like to write that stuff, you kind of have to be out of your mind or like high or
You have to be
on drugs.
special.
Like who else is coming up with that stuff? And they're like, you know what? This will make a great show for kids.
Yeah. They're like, let's go inside this guy's ear. He's like, that's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Let's go look at his poop. No thanks. That show's fun though. I kind of want to watch it now.
It does, honestly, like all
I
through
want to
like,
get high and watch it now.
oh, that's a good. And eat Indian food.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Come on over, man. You gotta move to Phoenix.
Honestly, I do want to do. I want to go do like a wine tasting with you because like now that I'm of age, I want to.
I'm so down.
Because I don't like beer, like the beers I've had, I don't really like. I don't really like seltzers. Like whiskeys are not bad. I like mixed drinks and stuff, but I don't like. I don't know what wines I like. I don't know. We can tell that's the why I can't have top shelf wine. Yeah. Tell that story real quick.
You want me to tell it?
Yeah, because I'm bad at telling stories. I'm getting better though.
Okay, so DeAndre comes to my house, and I had separated the wines because he wasn't even 21 yet. But it was last year. He had come to town in July, and I'm like, here, taste this. I give him a cup. By the way, it's a cup that says, "I like." What does it say?
It's something about like I like to grip both hands around it or something like
I
that.
like to wrap both hands around it, right?
Yeah.
And then he fucking deep throats this wine like it's a shot.
Yeah, like a shot of
And
wine.
I go, no.
Cool, because she opens
I'm
the
like-
fridge. She opens the fridge and she like pulls out the wine off like the bottom shelf, right? And I know nothing
You
about
can have
wine.
This way.
I know nothing about wine. So I'm like, oh, I can't have top shelf wine, like as a joke. And she's like, oh, you want top shelf wine? Okay, I can give you some of that. So she goes,
did, yeah.
she pulls it out. It's not even in the fridge. I think it was like on the counter or something. Right?
Mhm.
And she like pours me a little bit. She like swirls it around. She's like, here. I'm like, oh, sick. I actually got top shelf wine. This is awesome. And it's like a shot of wine. So I'm like, it's got to be like a shot of vodka, right? So I just
It's called the taste, but yeah.
I just go poof and just straight down my throat.
Tell you.
And she's no, and I'm so good. I'm like, what's wrong? Like,
Why are you yelling?
yeah, I'm like, what is the problem? I just drank the wine. I thought that was what I was supposed to do.
You're supposed to like savor it.
Yeah, you're supposed to spin it, smell it, taste it, just do the little thing or
Oh
whatever.
God, this is hilarious. So last night I did that tasting with a sommelier, and she's like, in their training, they literally like lick rocks and eat soil. And
What?
so I was like, somebody get a rock. Somebody got the rock and I licked it. I licked the rock.
Well,
That's
for like a
it.
palate cleanser, or just that's something they enjoy doing?
Well, it's like, see, okay, so grapes grow from the ground, which has dirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And each dirt from different areas tastes differently. So a sommelier is literally learning how to tell from the taste of a wine what region it came from. So they literally taste like dirt and rocks from different regions to be able to learn when they take a sip of something, they can tell you it's from Peru. They can tell you it's from France, stuff like that. Isn't that
So,
crazy?
so they're literally professional alcoholics, basically.
Yeah, I'm changing careers immediately.
That's like that's impressive actually. They're like this
I
actually
know.
came from Denver, Colorado, next to a homeless guy. You're like, how did you know?
No, there's just one next to me. Kid
I
you
feel
not.
like you'd be. How close are you to like being that good at it? Because I feel like you've
Me?
tasted a
Not at
lot of
all.
wines. Really?
Yes, yes, but I have not licked enough rocks, is what I'll say.
That's a good observation. It's a good thing to note. If I for comedy, I should start licking rocks and see if it makes me better at comedy.
I'll tell you, I did lick my first rock last night. I sucked on it a little bit. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
I'm making eye contact with a sommelier, like, I don't taste anything.
She's
And
like,
she's like, how
it's
much
working.
wine have you had? And I was like, whatever sips you gave me. She goes, so you're just like this. And I said, yeah.
Today we were actually we were watching a Bar Rescue or something like that, and they had
Mhm.
like they're sponsored by Smirnoff, so they showed these Smirnoff sour or something like that, like a watermelon one, and
Ooh.
Dad was like, we have to get that. So after the gym, I went to like two different liquor stores looking to see if they have it, and they didn't, and I was so sad because you're supposed to have like a shot of that and then like a slice of watermelon with some salt on it, and
Ooh.
it looks like really good because of the Smirnoff sour shot, it's sour, but then it's sweet. Like that's how the shot is supposed to go. And then you have the watermelon. So it's like a whole like, wow, that's delicious. But no place had it. So I couldn't buy any. It was really sad.
Well, you only went to two places, first of all.
Yeah, there's one right next to my gym and then one that was like less than a block away. So
But did you go to like small liquor stores or big one?
it's like a decent sized. Like one was a smaller one, I think. And
Well, I'm
then
saying like if you go to like Total Wine or like Bevy or Bevmo or like one of those big ones. I don't know what Colorado has anymore, but like if you go to one of those big ones, it's probably there. So
well,
if you
because
really want to try it,
the bigger one had the Smirnoff sours, but it was like the blackberry or something like that. Like it was a berry one. It was like
ah,
the watermelon one. But the smaller store didn't have either of the sours, so I was like, oh well, bummer. So I just got one of those screwball peanut butter whiskeys.
ugh,
I kind of like it. Like it's sweet, which is like I
it's
wasn't like
so sweet.
yeah, I wasn't like super like oh maybe I don't know. But like on the podcast, the Kill Tony podcast, I was watching a whole bunch. They're like sponsored by them, so I kept hearing the name over and over and over. I was like, you know what? I'll try it, and I actually kind of liked it because it tastes like peanut butter.
Wait, was this your first time? I thought you had it before, like on your birthday.
No, I've had it before that even. I'm pretty sure, but it was
Oh,
on my birthday. I got messed up. It was
and missed out on a shot at love.
not even. It was like my goal was to go out and have fun, and I knew because like I'm not gonna drink like that probably ever. Not like ever again maybe, but it's just like
I don't know if
that
you're
was my
hanging out
goal.
with me, bruh.
I mean maybe yeah, but it was like all right, this is my 21st birthday. I'm just gonna drink as much as I can. So I had like before we went
Yeah.
out, we pre-gamed with like 6 shots of whiskey. I had
Whoa.
I got a bottle at the table that we were at. I had some sips of
Whoa.
like somebody else's. I was like waterfalling the Tito's at one point. Then we got
Oh my
another bottle, but we didn't even get to open it. So I paid
god.
like over $200 for a bottle of Tito's that I didn't drink. But we took it with us. It
That's
was
crazy.
yeah no it was a wild night of drinking
Did
anyways.
It was like just a regular night for me. No, just kidding. It's all the mixing of alcohols that I hear. You must have felt pretty crappy the next day, huh?
I was just tired. It was not too bad because then the next day we went to Korean karaoke, and we went at like 6 o'clock. I slept until like I think like up until 6. Like it was because we were out so late, and then I actually no, I woke up. I was in Thornton when I like left, so then I had to get home,
Right.
and then I took a nap
Uh-huh.
and woke up at 6. Um, it was no, it was fun. And then we went to Korean karaoke at like 6:30, whatever, and then I had a shot of Hennessy VSOP or something like that. Like there was the Hennessy and then the better Hennessy,
Woo.
and I was like, which one? You know, what's the difference? He's like, well, this one's better. I was like, am I paying? And Mom's like, I got you. So I was like, the better one. And then we had
That's fine.
we were doing karaoke. Sang some like Mamma Mia, had some soju. It was a fun night too. Nice little chill.
Dang. Good. I'm glad they showed up for you.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Good. And your friends, were they able to go? Or were they not 21 yet?
No, Caden wasn't 21, and he was the only one that's in the state. He just moved. He's driving to
I was just
Michigan
lost.
like tomorrow, I think. When this comes out, it'll be like he's moving to Michigan because he's actually going to school up there now, and he won't be back for like 3 years or some shit. I'm like, oh man,
He'll come back and visit.
he might. If we will talk about it in some stuff. His family's here, so he'll probably but maybe I don't know.
I'm like, he's gonna stay there all year round.
Maybe I think
Isn't
he
it a
has
little
family up
early
there
to leave
too.
for school?
Well, he did like a couple years here, and then or I think he like took a gap year, and they did a couple years here, and then he took off like this last semester to like get all his stuff transferred, and now then he got accepted, so now he's like gonna go up there for a couple years or something. So it's I don't know. He was like double majoring at one point, and then I think he like changed to like something else. I don't know. He's a lot smarter than I am. I'll say that just real quick. I won't say it again, but
Yeah, we don't say those things. Okay?
yeah, no.
No, I'm just kidding. He's smart. Is good enough.
Yeah, it's enough. No more compliments
A
towards
smart
Kate.
thing is to never put yourself down, right?
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it. Read the Bible, whatever you need. We're all smart. It's fine.
It was fun. I mean, I tried online school, but it was expensive, and I like didn't have a use for my degree. Like I wasn't like, you know what, I'm gonna do this because I still like accounting's still like a kind of an idea, but not really anymore at all. You know, because I'm doing comedy. I need to like lean into that more as much as I can because I do really enjoy it. So
Hear me?
oh yeah, I can hear you now. I'll just edit that part out. But I don't know what happened. It's just like you died.
I know. I was like, I'm talking, and you're like, welcome back to the uncomfortable silence. I was like,
Yeah.
there was no silence.
Yeah, that was definitely silence on my end. So I was like, okay.
Did you mute me
No, no, I didn't.
to have the uncomfortable silence? Because
Yeah. We've been having too good of a
that's
conversation.
a move, huh?
Yeah.
It's too comfortable here, so we're just gonna mute her. Awkward. Shut up. Shut up. We have to have an uncomfortable silence.
Yeah, like I'm planning on traveling, like not as extravagant as you went, like out of the country and stuff, but like I'm planning to go like to Nashville, so I'm gonna see if I can like get on a show there. I gotta text some like Facebook group chats, and then next time I go out to like Phoenix and see you guys, I'll probably try and get on a show or maybe do an open mic. I'll do an open mic with Chet because I know he was doing a couple. Yeah, it's comedy's so much fun. It really is.
It is. I agree.
Like making people laugh too. Like seeing people laugh, cool. Making people laugh, better. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, it's like another level of fun.
You're like, you're
totally
happy?
get it.
I did that. You know, like remember.
I'm the reason.
Remember what happened here today. You know.
Yeah, I love making you laugh until you cry. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, I was telling somebody recently. I was like, yeah, I've made people laugh until they pee, like multiple people, and they're like, no. I was like, yeah, I have the power to do that. Yeah, they were both women, actually.
They both had babies too, probably.
No, one was Keisha, and then
she peed her pants.
At one point, yeah, I was like making her laugh. She's like, "Stop! I'm gonna pee," and I was like, "I'm gonna keep going now."
I bet she's gonna be real happy you told everybody she peed her pants.
Yeah.
You put that on the podcast? Yep. Maybe don't pee in front of me then.
Yeah, maybe control your bladder.
Your bladder problem, okay? Don't blame me for your fucking issues.
Exactly, dude. I didn't piss. I was telling the jokes. Maybe be funnier so I pee myself, okay?
I like making people cry, but way better than pee. Although peeing, I'm sure, would be fun.
Do you remember when I'd laugh so hard that I couldn't breathe because I couldn't control it?
Yes, I do.
I was like,
Also asthma. So.
oh yeah, I guess that had a part to play in it. Remember when I was born and couldn't breathe also?
Yeah, we had to do nebulizers for you and stuff.
What is that? I know I had to put like a little thing over my face and like suck the oxygen out of that machine. It tasted good.
It wasn't oxygen, it's drugs. That's what's wrong with you, by the way.
I was drugged my whole life. I believe it.
Yeah, it was a drug to help strengthen your lungs called albuterol.
Albuterol.
Albuterol. Look it up.
So I am built different.
You're broken, yeah.
Broken, yeah.
since the day you were born.
Albuterol. Oh, maybe I spelled it wrong. Probably. Albuterol.
Yep.
Oral inhalation. Why didn't you just get me weed? No, I'm
kidding. Would have gone the opposite way, sir. Oh, you have asthma? Cool, let's just smother you to death. Go.
I've only like smoked a handful of times. I don't really like how it makes my throat feel all dry and shit. And then the coughing and all that. Like edibles are fine, but
yeah, that's why I prefer edibles too.
But at the same time, I don't do edibles often either. When I do, it's like half an edible.
Oh my gosh, the other day I opened a new thing. I didn't realize how much the milligramage was. And I took it was like, I'm not even kidding. It was like at 5 p.m. like after work. I took it.
Mm-hmm.
By 8:30, I was so high out of my mind that I was spinning. Even though I'm sitting down. Everything's spinning.
You close your eyes for a second.
Go to bed. I had to go to bed. So I went to bed. I woke up in the morning. I started getting up and getting ready for work. Thankfully, it was Tuesday, so I got to work from home. And I was like, oh my God, am I still high? Train people today.
What was the milligram? Did you just take like one or like what?
It was like 110 milligrams.
Oh my gosh.
And I took a nibble. I mean, a nibble of it. A nibble.
Well, the fun is,
I was like
when I was there, you only had like 5 gram ones. They were like lemon or something like that. No, I remember they were like low. They were like low or something.
Huh? Yeah, I normally get 10 milligram ones and bite them in half.
Yeah, so I think it was like something like that. And then I was like, I'm not really feeling anything. You're like, okay, we'll have more, and also drink this Truly.
That's right. Double it up.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, and that was pretty fun. Just watching comedy like specials all day and then watching Community. That was fun. You were at work and I was just vibing. I had so much food. It was so good. Like strawberry ice cream. I had like those enchiladas you made the night before. I had Chiba Hut. I ordered like 3 jelly-filled donuts, dude. I took an 11-pound shit. It was... I weighed myself on the scale, took a shit, got back on the scale, and I was 11 pounds lighter. I was like, holy shit.
That's true. You took a picture of it, too.
Yeah, the scale, just for the record, not the... When I told somebody that, they were like, you took a...
The shit didn't fit in the toilet. He had to flush twice.
Yeah, I just picked it up and set it on the scale.
Too far. That was the line. You crossed it. Fart jokes, fine. Picking up shit, gross.
But your bathroom also doesn't have a fan. So I had to use Poopery or whatever, that little spray bottle. Do you remember that? Or you
That's
live there.
Nice of you. Huh?
Yeah. Your bathroom doesn't have a fan.
I know. I probably should have told them, but I don't really care because it's only me here generally. But even then, just light a candle. I got 30,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Candles are scary. I don't want to like burn down a house. Because I'm...
Well, then don't set the house on fire.
Oh, that's such a... I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Well, because
sometimes, don't tell anybody, I forgot and I left my candle burning. And I come back to the house and I'm like, oh shit, all these people almost died. Nobody did. Nobody died. It's contained. Everything's fine. This was a lie.
This was a lie. Well, there was one time, because we have the the lizards, right? They have
Oh
heat
yeah.
lamps. So we'd take
Yeah.
off, the heat lamp would go on top, and then, when we had to feed them, we'd take the heat lamp off and we'd take the lid off, put the crickets in, put the lid back on, put the heat lamp back on. But there was one
Hmm.
time that Gavin was tasked with doing this, and he was so young, I guess he just forgot steps. And I should also note that like it was on top of like a wooden dresser, like a one of those old
Mm.
wooden dressers, so it was super heavy. But what he did is he
And real wood.
yeah, so he put the heat lamp like on the dresser, the top of it, and he didn't turn it off, I guess, for whatever reason. And then he, fed the lizards, put the lid back on, whatever. And then I guess he just went on about his day. It didn't, nothing burned down or anything, but it was so like really dangerous.
Everybody died. No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
everybody. Yeah, we're all in a simulation. But like I guess my mom saw this and was like, "What the heck? Like you can't do this. It's so dangerous. Whatever." And like to teach us a lesson, she had us. This was at like the shoebox apartment, the really small apartment we used to have, and we
Okay.
so there was like a small little balcony, like kind of where the front door was, and then there's like stairs that went down. It didn't like nobody had to like pass us to get upstairs. I don't think, but it was like what she made us do. She made us sleep like in that little balcony area with like sleeping bags and almost like we were camping or something. She's like, "This is what it'd be like if the house got burned down. We'd be sleeping outside," and it kind of backfired because we were all like, "Hell yeah!" Like it was, it was warm out, and we were all at a blast. Apparently, like somebody like that night, like on the street right there, somebody backed into like the 240 and messed up the hood, and like everybody heard it except for me because I was just sleeping so soundly. I was like,
You are so talented at that.
right? It's a gift. It's a dream. I love naps. I love being unconscious, but like
You are your mother's child.
it's great. I
You
love it.
literally get that from her.
There's been times I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a quick nap, 30-minute nap, go to the gym, go to a mic, and then I'll take like a 4-hour nap, and nothing else happens throughout the rest of the day.
Oops.
But it's fun. I mean, I love naps.
I love naps too. This last week I was off of work
Hmm.
and um you know what I did every day? I napped.
It's a
It was a
gift.
good
It's
vacation.
it's so good because like you could dream, and then if you dream, you're somewhere else also. You know.
I'm always dreaming, even when I'm awake though.
That's good. With this is you're a dreamer. I think Dave
Yep.
Chappelle was talking about that. He has a special called Dreamer, where you gotta like realize, like, sometimes you're part of somebody else's dream for that moment, but it's okay. You just gotta let it happen. You gotta be humble, and then you go live your part of the dream and stuff or something. I don't know.
Isn't he a comedian? Or is he like taking on MLK shit?
He's a comedian,
It's like, where's
I
the joke?
think. Probably Martin
Where's
Luther
the joke?
King Jr. He had a dream.
Why are you sounding like Forrest Gump saying that?
Martin Luther
Martin.
King. He had a
I think
dream.
I think you're getting them mixed up with Run, Forrest, run.
Run, Forrest. I gotta
Ah,
watch that again. It's been a long time.
which
That's
one?
Forrest Gump. That's kind of a long movie, isn't
That's a great question. I do not know the minutes and seconds on that. Sorry.
it? That's okay. I forgive you. Have you watched any good movies recently? Because my friend just watched Furiosa, and she said it was pretty good. And I've heard it's good, but I've also heard it's like long. It's like over 2 hours or something.
Do you know that if you ask someone a question, you should pause for the answer?
Yeah.
Just a little tip for your show here.
The problem is when I do that on like Hinge and Tinder, you're like, "Hey, so what's this?" And then like they don't answer. You're like, "Okay, all right, I'll talk to myself then." So that's
Oh, are you on Hinge?
a little bit. I gotta run my account by past couple people to see if it's even good.
You mean me?
Yeah, I'll run it by you. But, I get matches and stuff, and then I like have conversations, but I'm like not looking for relationships. So I'm like, what movies do you watch? Do you watch anime also? What do you do for fun? Like it's just conversation stuff, basically.
Listen, if you're not looking for a relationship, those aren't the kinds of questions you need to ask.
What question should I ask then? And then we'll get back to your movies.
Do you want to fuck? That's all you have to say.
Well, I don't even really want that either. I'm just like, I'm
Oh,
bored. What are you doing?
I don't
you
think
know?
I don't think you're doing it right. Then
It's a yeah. I don't. I just on
I
the apps for fun, I guess. It's a little game I
You're
like to
on the
play.
apps to talk to yourself. You know, you could just do that without an app.
I do that, and then
There's
I
an
do it on
app.
stage, and it's fun. It's great for me.
What do you do on stage?
I just talk. I'm like, "What's up, guys? We're gonna talk about me now."
Want to talk about me? Want to talk about
I don't know that song.
man? You're so much like your mom. No, I'm just kidding.
I am half white. That's her fault.
I was just gonna say, talking to grandma today, I started a sentence and then she just cut me off. Well, how's and I'm like, and I went to answer it and she talked over me and I was like, cool. I don't think I need to be here for this. I can go. She didn't even let me talk, and I just got frustrated and closed my mouth and shook my head. Okay, okay, okay. I
was she
think you
like?
just needed someone to sit here and listen, huh?
Was she like reading her Kindle too?
She was doing solitaire.
Yeah, that's what it is. She's always see. She's like us. She's a little ADHD. You know, she gotta be doing something while she's doing something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I'm not doing something else, how am I supposed to have a conversation? That's why I keep lifting this can to my mouth.
Exactly. That's why I'm eating yogurt right now.
Yogurt, really?
Yeah, it's a. I'm kind of just like picking at it. It's a Chobani flip with strawberry cheesecake. I never really
Ooh.
had it. Yeah, but since I'm talking a lot, I'm just like. That's why I was asking you a question, and then I talked over my question. That's the problem I have. So, what movies have you been watching recently?
Oh, movies that I have watched. I haven't watched movies. I've been watching Killing Eve, the show, with Sandra Oh, and it's like about spies and murder and MI6 and
What is that on? Is that like Netflix or what is that?
yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's not a Netflix series. It was a show on regular cable, but it's now it's over and it's on Netflix and I'm watching it for the first time, but it's really good actually. It's really interesting.
Hmm.
The person they're trying to catch is a psychopath murderer, and she's pretty funny. I think you would like
I
it.
like comedies, if you couldn't tell.
I love comedies. Are you kidding? Look at Friends. Look at well, Gilmore Girls really isn't a comedy, I think. I think it's more of a drama.
I think it's a comedy. It's got comedy in it. Well,
You would know.
there's like,
That's where I learned everything I know.
yeah. Maybe I should watch it. I should binge it real quick.
Yeah, real quick. Yeah.
Well, that's
Just gonna
I have like a long list of like shows and movies and books and like plays I gotta watch, but it's just like I don't have time for it. So like I can watch some at work, so I'm like doing that. If I'm at the gym, I can listen to like new music, I guess, or like sometimes a podcast. If I'm like driving, I guess a podcast. But it's like that I'm doing stuff like almost all the time, so it's and then I gotta find time to write, and I gotta like there's things I can't do while I'm doing other things, you know.
no. What?
Well, if I'm like driving, I can't read, or if I'm driving, I can't watch something, or if I'm like sitting at a mic, I can't really watch something because I'm trying to like be present in the moment and like so I can riff off of other people's sets and be in more of like a comedy headspace so I can write a little bit. Or if I'm at work, I can't really write jokes because I'm not in a joke writing mindset. I'm more of a because what I do is like more hands on, so I'm like focusing on that. That's why I can like
Who are you
watch.
putting your hands on?
Nobody. Say it so sad.
That's funny.
But yeah, I definitely we gotta do like a wine tasting. I'll see if I can get a trip
Yeah,
out there before the end of the year. Hopefully, I gotta like save up some time off and save some money up.
me too. So why don't we do it in like November?
November might work. November, yeah,
Because
maybe, yeah.
in November we can go get my wine club membership up north. And then I'll have some time because I got a new job. Did I tell you?
Yeah, you said at the beginning. Where did you do you want to talk about where it is and stuff, or do you?
Shh. Uh,
You could talk about it
that's
generally.
that's a great point. Yeah.
Is it
No, it's a
accounting or?
different industry. Yep. Yep. It's definitely accounting. I'm stepping back from a supervisor to a senior, but I got a raise, which is
Heck yeah.
nice. I'm like, wait, you're letting me do less work and you're giving me more money? Yes, I would like to work with you, please. please have me. And it's with my friend Alyssa, so
Heck
we're
yeah.
pretty excited. And I start the 17th, so
So
all
what are you gonna do
set.
until then? Are you still at the other job then?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
still
okay.
at the other job.
I thought you were just gonna
I
be
don't
off for 2 weeks.
I have I only work 4 days this week and then I work 3 days the next and then the new job the next Monday on the 17th. So it's because I had all this PTO scheduled before I had gotten the job. And so I like, okay, well, I'm going to stay at this job until I get all my PTO. And then, so yeah, they only get me for 7 more days. Woohoo!
That's great.
So exciting.
That's good to hear.
It is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta either look for a full time or like just be content with paying for health insurance and stuff, and because I have 2 part
Oh, are
times
you
right
doing
now.
that?
Yeah, I'm paying for dental and vision, but I didn't know it was health insurance was separate, so now I gotta like get health insurance too because I don't have a full time, so it doesn't just do it for me.
Yeah, maybe get a it don't you just have to work like 32 hours for it to be considered full time?
I don't know. I
33?
gotta look into that. Well, because both I think like Amazon's hiring full time. I'm pretty sure, like almost always, but it's like really physical. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then Sherwin, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go to like a different location and like learn other things and actually, I think work more for like the same amount of money probably. And I don't want to do that.
Mm, sure.
So I'm like the one I has right now gives me a lot of free time to like just either work or like not that's not what I meant like while I'm working, because I work behind the counter, right? So I don't talk to customers. But I
Uh,
like since I'm doing that, I can like have like a little show like propped up on the little computer while I
oh yeah.
mix and tint paint or whatever. But so I can
Yeah,
get
that does sound fun. I'm not gonna lie. Of all the jobs at Sherwin-Williams, that one sounds the funnest.
yeah, well, because it's one of the commercial ones, so I'm like really it's hands on. Like I'm mixing the 5 gallon buckets of paint and tinting those. So it's that's the job I like. Like I couldn't sit down all day. It's just not for me. But at the same time, I gotta
Yeah.
and then I also go to the gym and stuff. So it's I'm up a lot. I'm moving around a lot. But that's
Okay,
kind of
you
how I
don't have to
prefer.
brag. Like, what the fuck? No,
No,
I'm
it's
just
like
kidding.
like
It's
school. I was always good at
I
school, but I was so bored because I was like sitting down
I
doing
feel like
nothing.
you're calling me lazy. Are you
No,
sitting right now?
I don't call people lazy, but that's like my trigger word. I hate when people call me lazy.
Oh, I totally get it.
Cause I'm like, do you see how much I'm doing? I was like,
Yeah.
I won't fight you because I don't fight, but I'll be mad at you from over here.
I'll be mad at you.
Urgh,
Yeah. You tell them.
Yeah, I won't even tell him. I'll be like, ah, he knows. You know?
I'm just gonna keep it to myself over here.
I'll just look away. He'll know I'm mad at him. We'll make eye
You're gonna be
contact.
you're gonna be the worst boyfriend. You're never gonna address anything with anyone ever.
I'll work on it. Go to therapy.
I suggest it. I feel like therapy's the best thing anyone could do for themselves, honestly.
Yeah, I'm looking
Because
into it,
then,
but I gotta pay for it.
mm, mm, just do like an app or something. They got apps for that.
Tinder. Then you have conversations with people. And it all comes
Hi,
full
I'm looking for a
circle.
therapist. Like your daily profile.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm
Hey,
looking for a therapist.
hey, can I just trauma dump on you real quick?
Blech. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
It was the whole dump word. Sorry.
you don't like dump. You don't like feet either.
Oh my god, I hate him.
Dude, what do you think about? All right, this will be like the last question because it's 49 minutes, but we can go longer. But I want to ask, what is your opinion on people with feet fetishes?
Um, I have
That's
learned
crazy.
over the years that not to comment on that because we're all a little bit fucking weird, okay?
Yeah, but that's a little bit pushing.
But also, if people with feet foot fetishes, can pay some of my bills, I'll send them pics of my feet. You can reach me at 303. No, I'm just kidding. Plug.
Honestly, I think there was one point we were trying to get like one of the moms to do like a feet OnlyFans so like pay off the house and stuff.
And
She didn't do it. We could be rich right now.
whatever.
Yeah, I told her I'd manage it. I'd be like, yeah, I mean,
We don't know how to be rich. We have money and then we go, I'm gonna buy stuff. I'm gonna go
yeah.
on a trip. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Honestly, that's our version of rich though. Like that is to
Yeah,
us,
that's
that
true.
is rich.
Having experiences is totally the way to do life. Like
Like I'm not like
you're,
swimming in cash, but like I'm happy, you know. So
yeah, I'm so happy. I listen. You can't take your money with you when you die. You
exactly.
can, if you have any, you can leave it to other people. But how fun is that? Not. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, make them struggle. They deserve to struggle.
Well, they didn't have the cash before I died, so why do they need it after I die? It's fine. I'm gonna spend it all now. Okay.
I earned this money that I'm not going to share.
Yeah, it's already spent. So it's okay though. We're all happy. We're doing good.
And that's all we could really ask for. If you learn anything from this podcast, religion is not bad. And the other thing that Erica just said, because I forgot.
Experiences make your life better. So do them.
Experiences make your life better. Maybe that'll be the cold open, and that'll also be like the end.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good podcast. That was a good. How? Okay,
Thanks.
I gotta close it out first, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what your favorite part of this episode was. Make sure to go say hi to Erica. She has like a little travel Instagram, and she does like a little blog thing, which is pretty cool. I like it. I like all her pictures. And make sure to check out my Instagrams. And wish Erica a good luck at her new job. And I think that's
Thanks.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I think.
Yeah. All right. Peace.